Yeah, we probably could do that.
We could do 6 miles. What do you think? 6 miles?
We've done 67, so what's, a few more. It's nice to get the full soundtrack, though. It's weird.
It's been playing over and over the same song.
Senor Paul. ¿Dónde está Senor Paul?
We're going to tell you before. It'll be insane.
Are you good?
There we go. You let us know when we're good.
Hey,
You're good.
Looks like we still got people filing in. Woo-hoo! Congratulations, you guys. You just finished the 67th mile of the walk tour. Make some noise. So today was another incredible walk. Every day we're blown away by you guys showing up and supporting us. But most importantly, we're thankful to you guys for showing up, for committing your bare feet, for walking a mile with us. We've walked through heat. We've walked through 5-degree weather with snow on the ground. We've blistered our feet. We've seen incredible people join us over and over. The whole point of these walks is that we can really do something that seems small, something that seems insignificant to us, and really make a huge difference. Not just a difference that goes out into the ether and makes us feel warm and fuzzy, but something that is really tangible and real. As we finish the walk today, there's a few things that you guys can do. One is we want to stay in touch with you guys. We want you to get your name signed down on a list. We got a table set up over here. We want to make sure everybody throws their name down because we have some really exciting things coming, and we want to be able to encourage you guys, stay in touch with you as the walk continues. One of the other things is we were talking about shoes, talking about doing simple things. Tom's shoes is a great example of a way that you guys can start to make a difference. This is just the kickoff. Every time you buy a pair of Tom's, a second pair is donated. When we started the walk tour, we talked to Blake that started Tom's Shoes and said, how can we connect people that are with us, people that we're able to talk to with doing something real, something tangible with Tom's Shoes. Amazingly, when we started the walk tour, we wanted to help them sell the 50,000 shoes that they were hoping to last year. And it started with 3 crazy guys walking down the street with a lot of crazy people following, and amazingly, we've been able to give over 50,000 pairs of shoes. Thank you guys. The thing is, a pair of shoes seems insignificant to us, but when you walk a mile or walk 67 miles, you begin to think, wow, a pair of shoes really does make a difference. And it makes a difference to us just when we take them off for 1 mile, when we take them off when we walk down the sidewalk, which is not that bad. When we look at our friend that's like, wow, I'm not taking my shoes off, you go, well, this is good reason. Shoes make a difference. When we think about things that we can do to make a difference, we often feel like we don't have the tools, we don't have the power, we don't have the influence, we don't have the money, we don't have the time. None of that stuff is true. This is not about us becoming something that we're not. This is about us using the things that we have and using what we already are to become an incredible group of people making a difference. And you guys, just by showing up today, you didn't have to show up. You didn't have to be here early. You didn't have to walk in the heat. You didn't have to take your shoes off, but you did. Phil's walking barefoot today. And that's the power that you guys have to make an impact. It's the ability to control your own actions. One of you guys to look around and you see all these different people. This is not about us talking to a crowd. This is about us talking to individuals. It's about each one of us. Each one of us is accountable to say, what can I do? What do I do when I leave here? What do I do after this first walk? This is about what we each can do alone in a room without anybody, tapping us on the shoulder, making us feel guilt because we're not walking barefoot. This is about what we do when we stop and we stay in a room alone and look at our own ability to make a difference. There's so many things that we get pent up on, and one of the things that we forget is that we are not average. Especially people in this country, we are not average. The average person, in Africa is very different than the average person in America. We're talking about people that live on less than $1 a day. People that are living wondering whether I'm going to get a meal, am I going to get access to am I ever going to get access to something new, something that was unused or worn before? Am I going to get access to life-saving drugs that could save my life or my kid's life? And we can each ask ourselves these questions from a different point of view because a pair of shoes is not that big a deal to us. Our ability to give $1, our ability to give $5, our ability to give our time, and I think that our greatest contribution as a generation of people can be our ability to use our connectedness, our technology, and the ability to influence one another to change the way we think of normal, change the way we think of as the pursuit of what's going to make us happy. It's not just an Escalade or, whatever the next best job is that we're hoping to get. It's waking up tomorrow and realizing that we use the opportunity that we have to truly make a difference in the world one step at a time. You guys are the most underestimated and the most powerful generation in history, and I think it's time that we act like it. And you guys today really inspired us by showing up, and we want to thank you for walking 1 mile with us.
Thank you.
We're going to hang out for a minute. We want you guys to find out about Tom's at the table here. I want to encourage you to sign up, put your name down on the list so we can stay in touch with you, and also please get your hands stamped so that you guys are marked as people that took the walk, and we'll make sure that you stay at the front of the line ahead of those that didn't walk with us today. If there's nothing else that you guys leave with as we finish this walk, we want to thank you for encouraging us and inspiring us to walk another mile, because every time we walk out, we still have to scratch our heads and go, you know what? We'd still do this if we were walking alone. And I tell you guys, if any one of you is ready to lead the next walk, we would follow you any day of the week. And we want you guys to tell us what your ideas are, what your passions are, the ways that you're going to go out there and change the world. Because this walk is not a walk with Hanson. This is a walk with you. This is a walk that we're so proud to stand next to you. We're so proud that you join us time after time. And we look forward to the next mile. Everybody say it with me. Say, I took the walk. I took the walk. Say it again. I took the walk. I took the walk. You guys are amazing. We'll see you time for the show.
One more thing again, guys. Please give us your name. Please give us your email address. Do not forget to put your names on that list. It is really valuable for us to be able to stay in contact with you, to encourage you, and to let you know what's going to be going on later on this year. Again, we can be a generation of action, not a generation of awareness. Awareness is in the past. Action is today. Thank you, guys. We'll see you later.